I don't feel the need to do my usual volume check anymore. We'll see if I end up regretting that, I guess. Alright. What a messy situation. Last time we played, it was broken into two parts because, oh, how much money do I have? Not very much. Okay, I was going to say I should buy some Phoenix Downs and Holy Waters because of the nature of the place we're going, but I guess not. I'm going to sort these items a little bit. Enjoy watching me sort some items. High Ether. What were these called in the base game? Ether, right? X-Potion. Got a reasonable number of X-Potions. Do I want these in a different place? I guess they're fine. Holy Water, maybe I'll pop that up by my Phoenix Downs. There, I feel good about that. There, I've been so productive. Stream over. No, not stream over. So I don't really have a lot of money, so let's not squander it all on Holy Waters. Two of my members are protected from the worst nastiness that can happen, so we'll let that go. Yeah, so yeah, today we're gonna just do Daryl's Tomb, and the primary goal here is, well, beat Daryl's Tomb, and we'll end up with a party that doesn't have a Dead Cells in it. The reason we even have a Dead Cells, I didn't want to recruit Sabin, at least not immediately. But it ended up being that there is a significant bug in Ted Woolsey Uncensored. It is known by the creator. I didn't know it at the time, though. And I misdiagnosed it and then saved over my old save. So everything's fixed now, but I did end up recruiting Sabin as an attempt to fix an issue. Yeah. Oh, interesting choice, Moose. So, yeah, misdiagnosed it. Now I've got this extra person. So I'm going to keep Sella's dead. Sabin is still learning some magic, so we may as well keep him alive. There will come a point where I think we're going to want more than one white mage, so why not? So, to follow my rules, we've got no thief right now. We've got Celes, and she's dead. And, CLD Wraith? What the heck is that? Cold Wraith? Cloud Wraith? I find this unclear. Oh, we earn holy water here. That's handy. Might end up wanting to use that. Nice to do one area. And you know, I probably won't play long. Probably do a short stream today because of the usual stuff that I complain about every single time I stream. Do I possibly want to equip my Flame Tongue? Probably. Sabin learned Raise, that's going to end up being valuable. I'm going to start picking up a whole bunch of remedies. Does anyone else teach Asuna? Yes. Okay, cool. also have some kids who I think might be sick, so I don't know, the stream might not go very well at all. I'd really like to finish the one area at least. Get my party figured out. That's kind of cool to get. What the? Well, sure. He knows gravity, right? Yeah. Let's give him his fire rod. That way, any time he's attacking normally, he has that chance at fire rod, which is valuable here. Even though it's a weaker attack, the fire proc matters a fair bit. My cats are also being nincompoops. We're gonna swap robes here. Worth it, I think. Especially, I think those suits make you poison immune. That's a fairly big deal. Marlboros are lame in this game. You know, like, the first time I encountered them as a kid was Final Fantasy 2 or 4, where you found them in, like, the Sylph Cave. And they were kind of bad, and you kind of knew it right away because of the bad breath attack. Which, here it is. Oh, it's not super fun. Great, poisoned him. So they were memorable in that game, to put it one way. Let's cast Asuna and not waste our remedies. When they're in this game and they appear so much earlier, and they're in the original translation called Mad Oscar and Evil Oscar, or whatever the heck that was. They don't seem so memorable. Oh, I didn't realize he was still an imp. That seems like I made a foolish error. How many green cherries do I have? Enough. Not enough. Okay, whatever. I based the use of the imp spell, which I'm considering to be black magic, on the toad spell, which in every game other than Final Fantasy III, it's considered to be black magic, so yeah, that's a minor improvement all around. That's nice. White robe, what did I do there? That's going to end up being a good thing. What does White Robe do? That's, I think, a Tsarina gown that I renamed, repurposed. Teaches Shell. Half damage from 3 elements. The Black Robe is similar. That's a nice thing. Look at the magic defense on that bad boy. That wasn't arbitrary, but it probably seems kind of arbitrary. I didn't think I'd made things unbalanced, but I mean, ultimately this playthrough is only for me. There's a couple people who've been dropping into my streams. There's at least one dude who's been commenting on my YouTube videos, and that's been wonderful. So shout out to those people, Isaac. It's a weird custom hack, and you know, especially because of those issues with the base hack, Ted Woolsey Uncensored, there's no way I'm publishing this. It's too busted. Ted Woolsey Uncensored, by the way. So I was learning about this problem, and apparently there's another... what is happening? Why did my controller just stop working? And why did Bad Breath not work? What is happening in the game right now? Even my computer is a little bit locked. Is my mic working? Did my USB come unplugged? What is happening? What is going on? Oh, okay. Oh, it suddenly kicked in. That was weird. I'm not a fan of that also. I mean, I don't want that out there. They say everyone's most critical of their own work, right? But, I mean, my work in this is trivial compared to the base hack. Anyway. A new version of Ted Woolsey Uncensored came out since I've been playing this playthrough. Came out in the last week of October, and it still didn't fix the bug I encountered the other day, I've learned. So that's kind of silly. Looks like it's the world is square still in this version. So that bug that I pointed out in my second stream yesterday, the short one, is still present in the latest release of Ted Woolsey Uncensored. It'll probably be fixed in the next one. And it's a showstopper, so that sucks. But I am anticipating there's apparently a soft lock and minor error literally during the ending, during Strago and Realms portion of the ending. And if it's too disruptive, I'll try and fix that portion at the patch, but I'm not sure. I'm surprised. I've heard so many people speaking so highly of the Ted Woolsey Uncensored set of patches that, what do I want? Errau. Isqua. Laurel. Did I do it wrong? Oh, I did do it backwards. That's strange. The world is... There we go. Yeah, and even then it's super obscure, right? Can you get it without doing the tombstone thing? I forget. These fights haven't been bad at all. Normally you get zombied a lot. 2 of my party members are afflicted, but I don't remember the zombie-causing attacks taking place thus far. Anyway, as I was saying something about the hack being just for me, and it's too bad. Like, I thought this was something that had a level of interest or relatability or something to it, but no, this is pretty much a private function. And more so now that I see how busted it is, and it's things under the hood. It's probably not fair to say that it's not entirely my fault, but it's kind of not. I didn't play the base hack before I started layering things on top of it, and it's not the things I'm layering on top of it that are breaking it. And again, I feel for the people who got the repro carts. I think Isaac might have been saying he ordered a repro cart. I'm just thinking, like, does it work? Does it work past Nikea in the World of Ruin? I'd be nervous about that. Still learning Drain. And I think that's literally all he has to learn. Yeah, I can't learn those. And Sabin is learning Libra and Protect, and that's it. And Libra is from his hat. Well... whatever. He can learn Phantom still afterwards. And he can learn Kate Sith afterwards. Because it'll probably be 1 or 2 battles before he learns whatever that was I was just looking at. Am I going to actually use a growth egg? Probably not. Maybe. You know, I might have a good use for it later. And Doom Pollen, that's one of those zombie moves. It's pretty nasty. Edgar is not protected from zombie, but the other 2 are. Protecting from zombie makes kind of the gimmick of the dungeon go away. Most of these dungeons have a primary gimmick, and this one it's zombie status. The gimmick is not, in fact, walking around with Celis dead. That's just my own thing. And this Pray command, essentially a half-power regular cure spell that's free. Kind of strange how it seems to have trivialized so much of the game. Maybe I should have made it even weaker. Pray command is basically based on Final Fantasy IV and X. In Final Fantasy IV, well, there were 4 cure spells instead of the 3 you see in a lot of games. And the cure one was quite weak, and I believe the Pray command was a 50% chance of a cure 1. So it lines up pretty well with that. And then I don't know how the powers compare in Final Fantasy X, but Pray was a free heal in Final Fantasy X. Not too different from how it is here. Help us out, Turtle. Turtles are the real MVP of this game. We would never beat Kefka without turtles. Small turtles that swim in ponds. Sabin learn Protect. So he can learn Phantom and Kate Sith. Let's learn Phantom. It's fairly useful. What else is he learning? Oh, Libra. From a piece of equipment. Funny how none of them seem to have like super full spell lists. But I guess that's the nature of this point in the game. Okay, I save. There's a fun thing you can do here where when you fight this enemy called the Presenter, or Angler Whelk, if you kill the shell and the head at the same time, you get away with stuff. Does it counter when I attack the shell? Whoa. I would like to kill both at the same time. There's an easy way to do it, too, but I didn't prepare for it. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, that missed. That would have been smart to have used float after the first time I got hit with that, huh? Oh, no Kate Sith, haven't learned float yet. Okay, forget it. I'm a bit of a nincompoop. The fight won't last long, especially if I use a more direct strategy, but I'm kind of intentionally drawing things out a little. I also don't have Libra to check the HP. I think I'm only going to get one prize out of this, but that's kind of not so bad. Okay, I might have done things stupidly here, but the good news is the save point was like a couple feet that way. If I were casting single target fire on this dude's head, I think this would have been over by now. Speaking of over... I want the head to pop out before I... Okay, this isn't going to work very well. Well, that was pointless. At least he got to look sexy for a minute. Is it okay to call that sexy? Yeah, how much HP does this guy have? Like 8,000 or 9,000 on each part? Whoa, that was not very threatening. I guess regen actually kind of sucks on black mages because they have such low stamina, but whatever. If it's still a couple cure spells I don't have to cast, helps with my magnitude 8ing. Magnitude 8ing. That's what I call being made the target of magnitude 8. I'll probably get one prize. It doesn't matter. I don't believe the Dragon Claw does anything. And I think it is still a Dragon Claw. Setzer learned Warp. Dragon Claws times 1. Okay, whatever. Setzer learned Warp. That would be from the Chocobo robe. I don't want to use a tent, but you know, I kind of have to because of Sabin's MP. But that means I have to kill off Celas again, which is alright. The good news is she's naked. Is that good news? I don't know. I'm sure it's somebody's version of good news. Super. Sometimes the battle music reminds me of Baby Elephant Walk, which I only know from the Simpsons episode where Homer's the mascot for the Springfield Isotopes. Do 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 do. I feel like I'm getting a whole bunch of texts. Is this because of my sick children or what? No, it's my phone being stupid. Maneater. Is that going to be useful? Maybe. It's a lot of attack power. And an evade bonus. Magic evade bonus. It's kind of nice. But in fire is nice. There's not hidden things on the sides there, right? This guy could be a pain. He's normally one of the couple really good candidates for the runic ability in this game, so... Oh, and I've got two people who are going to get hit by that awful ability. And it's very random, the way the whole question mark pearl works. This guy's probably going to be pretty easy to kill using Rasp. I think that'll end up being the best approach. Probably about 10 Rasps. We'll see. Is there anything else that would make this a little easier? I mean, fire is an option. There's a minor storm going on out here. I'm kind of just noticing and hearing the little baby noises upstairs. I'm sure he's at least a little bit awake, possibly because of the storm. Hard to say. Whoa. That's improbable. You know, am I better off leaving him? The answer is no. I was not better off leaving him. Edgar is basically a potion chucker in this battle, which is fine. I want the shell on Setzer again. Because there are more direct ways to win, and this fight shouldn't be that hard. He's not undead, so you can't use a potion, a Phoenix Down or anything on him. And his magic is really nasty, so... In this way, his expensive spells are contributing to his demise. Which is, I guess, a good thing. I'm a little bit maybe used to the way things worked in Brave New World, where regen actually healed a small amount of HP based on the person's stamina. It was pretty cool. Pretty helpful. That won't be strong at all, so... it was kind of strong. Regen is not great in this game. We should be able to live through that. Hey, there we go. So that was us winning by taking away his magic points. You can see how if I had multiple party members contributing to that, it would have gone pretty quickly. Drain, Libra. Cold Wraith. I'll have a supply of holy waters for the rest of the game for sure. Another Cold Wraith. The joke is funnier the more you say it, right? These scenes are cool, and this music's cool. It's a bit of a shame, this is the only time in the game you hear it, right? This was a neat way to present all this, I think. Not a lot of changes there, I don't think. Pardon me. Those clouds there look like a really angry face to me. Anyone else see it? Probably everyone else sees it, right? The two eyes and the nose and the pouty lips. And that's how Daryl became Adlai Stevenson. That's I think new, right? Let me get another crack at my dream. This is great fun. You know, it's funny, the dungeon that this bird leads us to, I find fairly hard. Like, I mean, not hard, but Final Fantasy VI hard. There's a few hard enemies. There's the Storm Dragon, which is like the toughest of the dragons. I feel like I shouldn't get Cyan first. In fact, I know exactly who I'm getting first. You can probably guess. It starts like this. Right. You know what? I know where I'm going, but let's take one minor detour. Because there's a really easy to get Esper that we want. That you basically just get. Quetzali. I guess using a DTE type thing, that'll appear properly in battle and everything. This is a white magic Esper, so can't actually give it to Setzer. I think that... is it way better? I think I'll finish Phantom first. And you don't actually need anything, do you, Setzer? I think you're all kind of capped out. No death gaze, no death gaze, no death gaze. Hooray! This is about as unceremonious as it gets. Attack! I pretty much always do that. So there we go. I think we want to stick with Maneater. Oh man, Green Beret, that's pretty terrible. Better put him in the front row, too. There we go. Complete party. That's good, right? What should we do first? Let's do one fairly quick dungeon. Who is most important? I like the idea of getting Terra. Yeah, we should try and get the magic people first. We should get Mog. Let's start with the Terra thing. Woof. Woof. Ooh-ah. So this town had a bad time during the end of the world for some reason. Are you still pregnant? Oh, I guess we don't actually know that yet, right? They're bro and sis? Yeah. Some of the sensitive themes that this game deals with. Not so sure. What is it that Kefka had against this place? This was a pretty... it was not a major destination for people who oppose Kefka. Funny that it's silent. I didn't realize that. This should be not too hard, if I recall correctly. They call him Funbaba, huh? I thought he had been revised in every version of this game to Humbaba. I like the name Funbaba slightly better, but it's probably just the nostalgia goggles. He really doesn't like poison. I mean, who does? Poison manufacturers, that's who. Donald Rumsfeld. Because why not? Actually, she wasn't knocked down like that. That's not what happened. Miss, really. Oops, I already found out he doesn't have anything. He's got some pretty nasty lightning attacks, as I recall. I don't know how defensive I need to be here. I expect that this fight will be over momentarily. He's not humanoid, I guess, otherwise that would have done crazy damage. There you go. Who does that benefit? Black. That's good. We can also go shopping anywhere in the world right now. I forget if there's anything especially worthwhile. Maybe in Thamasa? How do we progress this? Normally I would do the first battle, you know, earlier. I guess it's just progressed, actually, based on what I saw there. So it's kind of a leave and come back scenario. There's a free sleep up here, right? Always handy to use before you go back into the Soul Shrine. I'm playing the Super Nintendo version, there's no Soul Shrine. Does he literally not talk, or is it just because the dog was there? Oh, okay. I wonder why she got a unique sprite and he didn't. I feel like there's something good in that pot. Yeah. Nice. I feel like he is vulnerable to slow. Like, I don't think a lot of bosses are immune to slow, but it keeps missing. I don't know. I guess he must be immune. I guess maybe I'm thinking about Final Fantasy IV, where kind of nothing resists slow. I'm not sure off the top of my head if you can resist slow in that game. Oh. Well. That blows them right back to the airship. I guess Gravity Rod is fine for her. And she's morphed, so that's cool. That's super cool. The other two are just going to be attacking. But I think Terra can carry this fight pretty well. Yeah, I'm kind of glad she didn't end up being with Setzer. That would have not been so cool. I'm going to use an X potion to make things work here. Does he counterattack everything? that case, we should really only be using Morphe Bio. I mean, Focusy Bio. Well, that's fine. That's good. My highlight will probably be all of the Funbaba battles together. All 4 of them. So that's the 4th. Hope it was good for you too. Terra, Celes, we got kind of our core group coming back together. It'll be a little bit before we get Locke. But now we've got 2 black mages, 2 white mages. I think we should get Realm and Shadow, and then we'll have 2 good teams for the Phoenix Cave. Although we should get Mog too, right? Because he's going to make the Phoenix Cave much easier. Maybe Mog should be next. I had said 1 more dungeon. That wasn't really a dungeon, so... Let's shop in Thamasa. You know where else is pretty good, if I recall correctly, is Jidoor. Might want more than 1 of those. I forget how good those are. Luminous Robe. Well, now I've spent all my money on armor. Hopefully there's no good weapons. Oh, there's good weapons. Wonder what Rune Staff does. Do I have anything that is, you know, of questionable, you know, better to me sold than not? That's not going to make the difference. No, not really. I think we'll just have to fight some dudes. Okay, no point shopping. How about... We want Mog, we want Shadow. Do we need to do Shadow to get Realm? I think we'll do Shadow. Oh wait, I've got a messed up team because of Terra joining. I think I'll keep Sabin on the team because he's learning more magic than Celes is. I only have 1 knight. I only have 1 thief. And Sitzer's kind of... He's only got to learn Fenrir, so let's try Terra. Has he learned Libra yet? Because that chakra band is not actually very good. It seems to me like Circlet's probably best. Does Terra already know Warp? No. Does she already know all the level 2 elementals in Poison? Yes. So she can learn Gravity, I guess. And it looks like she was just finishing up learning some Cataplepas stuff. She can learn Imp. Gravity will work on with her rod. Fenrir. Okay, so there's really not that much for her. Whatever. And if she's got a Chocobo robe, that points toward learning Warp. Oh, not a toe cutter, huh? Doesn't like to cut toes, as so many enemies do. Boy, that guy had some serious hit points. Do we want to learn Imp or... Like it's literally nothing down here, right? Gravity. Yeah, may as well. Having Banish isn't gonna hurt. Yeah. Woof. Woof. Would anyone like a hot dog? Enhancer is the strongest sword available for Edgar right now, but it's got no item casts, it's got no elemental. I think he might be a little better off with the flame thingy, whatever it's called. Flame saber? I'm only kind of noticing now that this guy counters everything I do. Oh, he's not. Okay. I am making things up. I won't be hurrying to make use of the Rage Ring. I like the one guy who just gives it away. How free we would be if someone could beat those terrible dinosaurs. What if I beat 5,000 of them? I probably have throughout my life. Getting all these poison rods, those could be worth some money. That's weird spelling. Oh no, I get what they did there. They shortened it. I thought they were literally spelling Warden like I-N. Harsh. We didn't need that. We should have probably just used it. You know, kill dead guy's item. Use a kill dead guy's item. He was indeed a warden of something. Some spell he kept casting or something. He was a warden of it. This is just it, huh? A boring dungeon, if this is what it's called. If this is a dungeon. If this a dungeon makes. A funny thing with the level averaging and such is it would kind of be beneficial for me to get all the magic people early and all the non-magic people late. Why did I choose to attack the back one? Because I am stupid. Ichigeki. I don't believe thieves can equip that, can they? No. That is a plot item now. I haven't said much in a while, huh? That's okay. You guys are fine. What did Sabin learn here? So we talked about he has to learn Katesith and Quetzali. Quetzali is really good. That'll make a difference. Stop. Golem no longer teaches stop. Because Golem is a little more white magey than black magey with its Cura, so I had to eliminate its black magic spell. That was kind of the process I followed for deciding which Espers went with what. Which Espers went with what, sure. Probably should have gone and got Mog. Get him at a low level. Oh well. Woof. I'm interested to see what gender pronoun they assign Shadow. What do you use here? Fire? Fire on the undead form, right? Or is it ice? It's ice on the living form. Fire on the undead form, I think. Oh, no, it is not ice. Don't use ice. Oh, shoot. And I picked Gao first for a defensive buff because he's so fast. He's going to be like my secondary healer, sort of. Was nice. It was a good time to miss. For me, not for him. That was nice. So again, Knight's having high stamina means Edgar gets bigger ticks out of this. So 50 a pop, it's not useless. Oh, we're in a back attack now, aren't we? Oops. We'll want to fix that. Nope, we're not in a back attack. Look at that. That is so weird looking. Okay. You know what, Gao? Stay back there. I want to keep using X potions. that's some good damage. That's not much of a loss, frankly. One way of looking at it. I forget how Thief and White Mage Stamina, which one's higher, but I know they're both middle-ish. Does that mean we won? Why? The deaths are odd. Sage Robe. Interesting. Huh. They avoided the use of pronouns. Weren't we just here shopping? Let's take Shadow to the mall. This will be interesting to see the translation, I think. Like, that was their family dog if it was living with him and the daughter, and so it'd be funny if they had like a little crappy, useless poodle thing or something. Sage Robe. Wow. It's good. I think it's basically a behemoth suit, but I tweaked the stat bonuses to make it less less of a physical advantage. My cord's all wrapped around my chair arm here. Okay. That's a really good robe. I wonder what its defensive properties are. Five, 7. Hard to say if it's better. This one's got the 10% M block and better elemental stuff. The other one's got much higher defense and better bonuses. May have done something interesting here, because you know, it's silly when you're playing these games and the equipment decisions are all linear and trivial, right? That's not really any fun. This is funny because I don't remember what I myself kind of was thinking as I made these decisions a month or two ago. So I talked about getting the magic users early, and you know why that is. That's because their level up bonuses matter. Very slightly, but they matter. So the level averaging doesn't do them any benefits. So although I keep saying one more dungeon, we're going to do one more dungeon. And it's not even a full dungeon, we're just going to get Mog and leave. Plus, it would be really nice if Seven could learn those spells. And somewhat nice if Tara could learn that spell. And she can learn Imp if she finishes. Super amazing. Garm. That's interesting. Because they use that name in vanilla, but for a different enemy. Unless I'm remembering things incorrectly, but I think I've got a handle on that one. I think it's pretty cool that the beginner school stays there. Wish it was rods instead of scrolls. There are some enemies that drop and have steals that are good rods here, I seem to recall. Not rods that are that good. I don't think we want to fight this battle. I always found this music pretty good too. Very mood setting. And I guess that's the point. These are the guys who have lots of rods. I remember something about these guys in Brave New World was really annoying. I don't remember what it was. They did something terrible to my team. I wonder if they count as humanoid. They don't really look humanoid to me. In fact, those are enemies that don't really look like anything to me, which is strange. Let's learn Imp. Important stuff here. Important. Imp. What's something strong I can cast? Shit. Do these guys like ice? I don't remember these things. The wolves don't seem to be bothered too much by fire. Okay, ice was a good choice. Who gained a level? Gao? Uh-oh. Well, I guess that Osmos isn't really going to do anything that matters. lot of thunder rods. Stop doesn't last too long, does it? No, forget it. I like the idea of Terra getting her MP back, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm a couple steps away from done the dungeon, I think. Are these things undead? Or what? They are not undead, but they also don't have a lot of MP, is what we've learned. Look at these wolves. Do they have a lot of magic for some reason? Kinda. Is the answer. They kinda have a lot of magic. Meeblard was really upset about my changing Mog's dialogue. It seemed he was upset. I don't know. Arguing on the internet is a funny thing. You argue about anything, you seem like you're defending your life in words about stupid things like forest tiles or 16-bit sprites. Anyway, my thing where I changed it from Rema to a homeless guy, that seemed like it was a contentious issue to him. To me, it was just fun that partly helped allow the kind of playthrough I wanted to have. Some people don't like fun. Oh right, Mog's not actually with me. Yeah, duh. Okay, let's just warp out of here. We're not doing anything else in Narshe right now. What will be next? Probably getting Realm so we can get Strago, I guess. And Cyan can kind of just wait. I think we do want Strago, though. And then we'll get luck. It'll be wonderful. But for now, let's save and get me to bed. No one here. No one here for the last couple streams. That's too bad. I enjoy that. But, you know, people can watch along later. It'll be fun. Thanks for experiencing this wonderful journey with me.